because I'm a real nigga. And I got one thing I do want to say. What type of lawyer Biz had to make him sign a plea, and now he have to register as a sex offender and still not be a felon?
Well, that was Kevlo's question when he first heard that Biz was on the registry. And in this video, we're going to see Kevlo's first reaction, initial reaction, when he heard about Biz's situation. And also in this video, Kevlo is going to express his opinions about the situation. It was fairly new to him. This is the very next day after Biz was on Scissor's panel, Ears' panel, Suge's panel, as well as Biz did his own live. This is the very next day. And this video will end when Kwame Brown hits the panel, because that will be an entirely different video where you get to see Biz 101, Kwame Brown, Kevlo, and others discuss his sex offense cases the very next day after Suge exposed it. So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section, man. Tell me what you guys think about this, and look out for more videos. See you guys around.
What? Biz fucked up. Show y'all my omelet. I will not. I will not. They will not screen record this omelet. What's up? Now, I was watching Ears live and he was talking about the Biz situation. Oh yeah, they'll use your food. Now I do got one question, because I'm a real nigga. And I got one thing I do want to say. What type of lawyer Biz had to make him sign a plea, and now he have to register as a sex offender and still not be a felon? That's some crazy shit. Why would I register as a sex offender and not be a felon? You might like that. Don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? That's some. I don't know what state he in, but I never want to go to that motherfucker. And I'm just being real. I never want to go to that motherfucker. Yeah, they did take the fun away though. They did that. Look how good and cheesy it look. Mm. Yeah, DJ Memphis, you feel me? I don't know neither, bro. I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like it's something missing in that pudding. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they screwed him over. Whoever his judge or lawyer was, yeah, they screwed him over with that one. Man, anytime you go to sleep, you go miss something on YouTube. You go miss something anytime you go to sleep. But he definitely need to go to court. Well, the key word he said after 15 years and you don't get in trouble, he said that you can get being a sex offender off your record. So, I mean, have it been 15 years, then maybe he can go down there and get it off his record. Yeah, you're right. But Ears was having a ball with that shit last night. I'm trying to figure out how is all the predators. Yeah, I said it. I said it. How all of them is trying to speak on this man's situation. Y'all could have been in the same position. Y'all could have been in the same position, bro. Y'all might as well be homeboys. Yeah. So you just got lucky. I don't even know why you even run your mouth. You a lucky son of a bitch. They should have been locked your ass up. Yeah, they should have been got your motherfucking ass. I'm gonna tell you that now. And I don't like you. I'm gonna tell you the truth, Suge. I don't like you. You are old, grumpy, messy punk. You messy, man. You messy. Like I said, bro. The only reason the only reason you exposing these people is because you got exposed. If you would have never got exposed, you would have never been talking about this. I ain't mean opinion. And you know, it's just sad. It's sad that global empire. Yep. Man, that's coward shit, man. You don't call nobody job, bro. That's why I said they got to pick and choose uh who they want to be. You are to stand up for black woman empowerment, but then you want to turn around and call all these black women the B word, Tilda. Then you want to turn around and call all these black men jobs. Mm-hmm. Yep. But you know, we all make choices in life, and we got to deal with these choices, man. But you can't hide them. Mm-mm. But like I said, it's a lot of men out there who done got lied on about something like that. Salute. Ears was happy. Ears called my phone, crump, because he heard about Biz. So all the men around here, y'all happy that every time y'all find out who else to mess with somebody younger than them, I got a sexual charge. Mm-hmm. I don't understand this shit. Yeah, he called me, bro. Come on, he was happy. He was happy, man. Just because Biz is, I guess, associates with Kwame, they happy that they found something on Biz. God damn. The nigga that had the broke lawnmower. The nigga that put on his shoes with no socks had something to say. What's up, Ronald Jones? What up?
Yo. I didn't want to interrupt. Don't say that like you checking me, bro. I didn't want to interrupt you.
I mean, I
You
heard you
ain't
selling
checking me.
out the other day, homeboy.
But I'm saying, don't come on here. I was waiting for you to stop talking. I didn't want to interrupt your show.
Okay, what's up? What's going on?
What's up, bro? You tell me. What's up with your homeboy?
Who my homeboy, man? Here we
The light
go.
skinned dude. The light skinned
We
dude you
go.
making a video
So
about.
let me correct you, right. I don't know this dude, right? I just subscribed to his channel, to be honest with you. He does come on my channel and support me. I didn't get to catch none of his lives, but the one when he roasted the fuck out of everybody else, I still
It
like Biz.
wasn't
I
everybody
still
else.
will
It
watch
was
his
women.
videos. I still will watch Biz. So what? Didn't you hog tie a white man up?
Well, you want me to hog tie a black man up next time?
No,
My
I don't
point
want
is
you to hog
this.
tie nobody. I
Let me
mean,
ask you something though, since you just stated you was a convicted felon. Let me ask you something.
yep, I'm a felon, proud of it.
I'm a felon too. I'm a two-time convicted felon.
Now, so what you
So
want?
so let's be honest. Let's say you had uh, a charge like biz on your record and could have get it you could get it taken off
I would
15
have got it.
years
I would
later.
have got it. Took it off ASAP.
So what do you think the reason was that he didn't get it taken off?
He had to wait 15 years to get it taken off, like he said.
Well, it's been 18 years now.
He just didn't go down there and do it.
He just didn't go down there. He got to do like he got to do a petition and all that. So how long you think that's going to take? Let me ask you another
I don't
thing.
work for the police. Can you ask ears? He worked for him. He should know all the way. He know how to get. He know how to get
Let
girls
me ask you.
emancipated. So I know
Let
he
me
got
ask you
that
another thing.
background. Talk to them.
Would you plead guilty to any charge if you wasn't guilty?
Well, okay. I'm glad you up here, y'all. Though we need people like him, cause he bring the content when I want him to bring the content. So you asked me good questions. So listen, I was facing 20 years, correct? Let's say I can say this back then. I had a little pot. I was younger. I was moving a little pot at the time. My friends, they were selling, crack cocaine. But he wasn't a big timer. He was selling little $10 dimes here and there. He wasn't the plug. His phone got tapped because he was buying stuff from everybody. He even bought some from his goddamn stepdaddy. Had his mama them calling their phone, and they was all hustling together, right? Me, I'm just a guy who had a little bit of mid. You remember when the mid was popping?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I was
remember the
just
time, but yeah, I remember.
I wasn't doing nothing big time.
You was a 10 gram
I
back
wasn't
then.
doing nothing big time. But the feds don't want the weed man, right? They want who's selling the crack. So when they got me, they said, we're not going to charge you with weed because that's not a federal crime. We're going to charge you with crack. I said, what? Y'all can't do that. Oh, yes, we can. It's a conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't identify not one drug I was selling,
Right.
right? So this is what they hit me with, right? So they let months go by, almost a year. I'm still talking to my lawyer. I'm preparing to go to trial on these people. You couldn't tell me nothing. I just knew when I go to trial, I was gonna win because I wasn't selling crack. Okay, boom. My lawyer come back to me and say, Mr. Smith, I'm sorry, you got sad motherfucking news. You know why? Because you can't go to trial because somebody in your case said if you go to trial, they willing to testify against you. Now here I am innocent. I'm innocent. So they come with a plea. All right, you can plea out. You can do I think the first one they came at me was like, I think it was like 2 years or something. I think first like 2 or 3 years, some shit like that. Because my points was low. I'd never been in jail for anything. So I told them, no, I'm not gonna take that. So then they came back again. My daddy told me whatever they come back with the second time, take it. You can't play with the feds. My daddy told me. And his wife, who was a white woman, said, don't snitch, don't do nothing, sign your plea and get the hell on, get your time over with, because my daddy been there before. So, okay, boom. They come back with, okay, well, you can do, you already did a year or some change on house arrest. We'll give you a year and a day. So now this how the feds play. Since it's a year and a day, you
Now,
can't do
real quick,
6 months.
Kevlo,
Hold
was you
on, don't
locked
stop
up
my
or was you
story. Don't
free?
stop my story because I'm getting to a point.
But was you locked up or was you free at the time?
Wait. Just wait. I was free because I was on house arrest. I was on house arrest for a year and some change. So they came with the year and the day. The reason they gave me the year and the day is so I won't do 6 months. Because you know, if you get a year in federal time, you can do 6 months halfway house and do 6 months, house arrest, whatever.
Correct.
But they was upset because they have nothing on me. I wouldn't turn on my homeboys, and they had to go by the federal guidelines. So I had to sign a plea to drugs I never sold. I wasn't selling crack cocaine base, and it was only 2.0 grams of crack cocaine base. That's like residue. So when it comes down to taking a plea, yes, you're going to plea out to something that you didn't do for a lower sentence. He was facing 20 years. The girls was willing to lie on him. It wasn't in his favor. Now, my crazy ass, because I'm a man, yeah, I would have tried to fight it because I wouldn't want it on my
That's what I was about to ask you.
yes, I would have
You
tried to fight it, but I don't know his predicament. Me, okay, I'm already in a situation or whatever. But he could have went and did. Oh, he had a public defender. When
okay,
I
bro?
went to for state charges and all that, I had a lawyer. So it's different when you got a lawyer versus a public
It
defender.
do hit different.
Hold on. You never have a lawyer, a public defender when you're going against a woman. This free game for all the fellas. If you have a public defender and you got a case going against a woman, you are grass. It's over with, and especially with the charge that he had. So he couldn't afford a lawyer at the time. So he had to take that plea and go home and still live his life and stay away from the bullshit. So it's not that he played out because he knew he was guilty. He played out because he knew he couldn't beat it. Like that's something. It's rare that people beat that. But then again, he's saying he's not a felon. That's what he says.
Right.
So he didn't get charged for that. He pled out to a lesser crime.
What
And hold on, don't stop. Should know that. Because if he would have played out to the actual charge what they were trying to charge him with, he would have been a felon. He's not a felon. So whenever he said about the suck my DI, that was a misdemeanor. So that means he got charged with that. You can't invite someone to a sexual situation where they're not willing. So the judge can spin it like that. You said something sexual. If I don't know if you said it in anger, I don't know if you said it or you wanted to do something. That is still a crime. So yes, he got to register because he said that to the girl, and the girl was 16 and he was 24. Now remember, Ears was dating a woman, living with a woman who was 16 years old, and then he got her emancipated and started making love with this woman. So let's stay on that, Ronald Jones. Do we want to talk?
man,
No. So since Biz can get
bruh.
put
I ain't
talked
said
about,
nothing the whole time
no.
you was
Let's
talking,
talk
bro.
about Ears, how he
But I
emancipated
ain't said I
a
let you
woman,
talk,
and
bro.
he made her his woman. So can we talk
But now
about
you
that?
moving the goalposts, bro.
No. Biz got in trouble for telling a 6-year-old to suck his thing, but your friend took it upon himself because he was the same
But
age.
bro,
He got her emancipated. He started dating her. It was also his girlfriend's sister. He also watched. They picked the girl up at 14, the other sister. Then she moved in with Ears and his girlfriend at 15. The sister
Bro,
moved
you're
out
not trying
at
to. You
60.
trying to get me to defend what ears did,
No,
and I'm
no, no,
not
no,
going
no,
to,
no, no,
because I
no,
don't support that.
no. We need to stay on point. See, this where it comes that
But I
this
don't
is why
support
when
what
I go
ears
to
did
court,
either, though.
hold on, no, you on my show. I do the talking. This is why when I went to court, I knew how to talk. I knew how to handle myself. I looked at my lawyer and told him, I got this. You hear me? Because when you talk, you gotta know what the fuck you talking about and gotta have facts. Suge was 19 and got a 14-year-old girl pregnant, right? Was that not against the law? And let me tell you
Yes, it
something.
was. One
Why
sec.
y'all women not pressing charges on Suge? Why are y'all not going downtown and let's get his ass in the court and explain this situation? Because it still can happen. All right. So for y'all go talking about Biz, let's go talk about the other two who already done did this. It did not say Biz did anything where he put his in any of them women. They actually had their hand. You know what they was doing with the woman. So yeah,
Bro,
do
stop
I feel
asking me questions if you don't want
so
me to
let's say
talk,
this
bro.
though. I would say this as a man. Should Biz told a 16-year-old girl to suck his thing? Fuck no. If it was my sister, and he would have been in hell or heaven, either one, because he was a dope at that time. He should never have said that to that girl. So by law, and especially if I was a judge, oh yeah, I'm going to charge you with this, bro. What kind of anger that you have that you're going to say
Bro,
that to a 16-year-old girl? So that's where I come in and be a real person like I am. I'm a real person. I can't imagine my daughter being 16 and a man driving a tow truck tell her to suck his thing because he's mad. So that's the crime. But to make him, he was younger,
he's
bro.
on it. Bro,
Of
he's on the
course,
sex
Kevlo,
offender list because of that. How you
first of
mean?
all, I'm not protecting him. I just sat there and told y'all where the crime was at, and I just said where he was wrong at. Did I not just say that? I'm not protecting
You
none of
did.
them. He was in the wrong, Ears was in the wrong, and motherfucking old boy was in the wrong. The difference is Bizone was verbally and not physically. So yeah, I think I can still hang with somebody who verbally said the wrong type of cuss words around someone who wasn't of age to hear that type of language. It was verbally. Because if it was physically, he would have a felon. So until they gotta come prove that he's a felon. They gotta come prove this man a felon. If we know he a felon, then we know it wasn't a misdemeanor. Right or wrong.
No, you're right. It was a misdemeanor. But my
So
thing is this.
that's what I'm saying. So he couldn't do much. So let's go to this
Okay.
though. What about Darrell? It's another one out here. They say Darrell touched the girl on her butt, right? So he's saying he not on the list.
Right.
How could he not be on that type of list, but he actually physically touched the girl, allegedly?
Right. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yes, I asked Biz on
But
my
the funny thing
platform.
is about that,
Biz
the
said the
people
girl
that's
was 16
giving,
and he was 20 something. In Georgia,
can I
Biz
talk real fast, bro?
yeah, go ahead.
The thing about that is the people who giving smoke to the facts is the same people that's letting Biz get a pass. Now explain that.
Who you feel like letting Biz get a pass? Because ain't nobody
Well, I don't want to go because they already said I'd be starting stuff, so I don't want to name drop. I really don't,
I'm
but I
saying,
seen it.
hey, go ahead.
No,
You
I
a
don't
grown
want to name drop. I'm
yeah.
already in. They already say they already say I'm a shit starter, so I'm just going.
All right, this my thing, bro. Kwame haven't spoke on it. So leave Kwame alone. Kwame ain't even been Kwame back talking about Steven Smith and them.
No,
He
I didn't bring. Well, that's because he can't go on this 2.0.
uh no,
Let's
that
just be
he
real.
got a whole new page. Let's be real. If he
Oh, he
wants
has a whole new one.
why didn't he just come on my panel and talk about it?
He got a 3.0.
He got the Kwame Beef sector. He got the Kwame Beef page.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me go subscribe. Go ahead. Go ahead once.
Bro, I don't know. I'm not here to take up for Biz, bro. I'm questioning is Big a felon or not. That's all I need to know is Biz a felon. That's the main thing I question. Is Biz a felon? Is he a felon? Was it
Now
a
I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
physically touch somebody? That's
Listen,
that's
right?
the situation, bro. Biz, go get the paperwork, bro.
That's what I was gonna
At
say.
the end of the day, every time I go to roast to somebody, biz, they go keep coming at me, bro. For you, they go keep coming at me every time I bring up these other p words. Every time, bro.
That's because only reason why though is because when it was on ears, it's like I mean, be real. People hold the. I mean, people was on ears neck.
Bro, do you
Nobody
ears
is
was
excluded
bragging?
in this sector,
Okay,
bro.
listen, listen. Let's get it
Ain't
straight.
ain't nobody I've been doxed
Ears
before,
was
bro.
bragging that he had got a 16-year-old woman, young lady, emancipated, who was his ex-girlfriend, sister. That who lied to him about her age. Do you not recall that he said he was 15, the girl was 12, and she lied about her age? Right? Years later, he started back dating the same girl who lied. Then a year later, he started dating her sister, who was the same age about he was when he was dating other sister. So let's look at the stories. So is this a coincidence that this guy was 15 dating a 12-year-old girl? Is this a coincidence that years later her sister
15
was
and 12.
wait a minute. Her sister was 16, turning 17, and they was living with each other alone in the same house. Is this a coincidence? Does this sound like something that he repeated or something that's another accident? Was that was that like an accident again? Oops, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't know her age also, or did he know her age?
Listen, bro. Like I said, you trying to get me to defend ears, and I already told you I
Brother,
don't
we
support
talk.
that. But I
We
don't
are
support that. You
talking.
asking me a question about something, and I already been gave
Oh,
my
right, but
statement
you
to.
don't have this smoke for years. Do
I
you believe?
have had that
Do you
smoke.
believe? Okay, let me
You,
ask you a question.
you
Do you
talk. I
believe
have
he
had that
didn't
smoke
know
for
the older
years.
sister age? Do you believe when he was 15, he didn't know that girl was 12, but she wasn't going to none of the high schools he was going to?
Right. I
Do you
agree
believe?
with you.
Okay,
No,
so
I
you
don't.
agreeing that
I
he knew
didn't
her age.
believe.
All right. So then a couple years later, right? He goes and date a decade later, he goes and date her little sister who was
That's
16.
right.
He was 24, 16, 24,
Right.
16, 24. So what happened to that?
That's what I'm
At
saying, bro. You
24
want me
years
to
old,
defend this, man? I already told you.
all right, okay, I can ask you a question. At 24 years old, right? Is you looking to date a 16-year-old turning 17?
No,
Now let's just be real. Let's say she's 17, you 24. And you a man. Let's say she very
17 and
attractive.
24. I
Let's
still was,
hold
especially
on.
at 24.
Let's keep it street. I'm about to keep it street. She's 17, you 23. I'm gonna say 23. She's 17. She fine, look older.
No,
She done ran away. We also know that she's out here doing what she can to make money. Would you lay down with her? I'm no. Would
no,
you make her
bro.
your girlfriend?
I
It's
never
two
liked
different type
younger
of people.
girls.
There's 23. You got 23-year-olds who want to sleep with her and catch their little, head.
No,
What they do. She's
not in
17.
high school.
They 23. Is you going to make her your girl and get her emancipated?
No, I wouldn't.
So
I
all
mean,
this
anybody who goes to high school definitely are, especially in my early 20s.
it
I just
wasn't.
didn't.
Was
I
kicking.
wanted college girls, if anything.
She dropped out, bro. So I'm still trying to ask you a question as a man. You in the house alone. You're
Said
23.
no already.
Girl is 17. She not in school. As a man, I think you would still probably have sex because you wouldn't go to jail. But as a man, I don't think you would try to make her your girlfriend and be out in the club hugged up with her.
Right.
That okay, that's all I
I
want.
agree.
I want the real nigga
I've
conversation.
been said that.
Real shit. I know dudes who's going to smash and keep it moving. I don't know who dudes who's going to get emancipated and teach her how to drive and buy her clothes and let her go to the strip club. I don't know them type of guys, but I do know guys who are 23 and the chick 17 and they might smash and keep moving. I don't know guys who's going to groom that girl up and make them their main thing and be in the club with them underage, have them stripping underage, and everything's underage. I
Yeah, I
don't
don't know
know.
about all that. All my girlfriends that I have girlfriend, they was my age.
But this nigga Justin Ian want me to unblock him so bad. He cash out me every time I go live to unblock him. I don't know how to
Yeah, I rock with Justin.
I don't even care to
So
unblock. But KB here, the superstar here, so you gotta be quiet.